Now at 11, horror in the middle of the Super Bowl victory celebration. The party turned to panic.
I hear down, 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 everybody down.
The latest developments out of Kansas City. A local teen shot steps away from a church.
Devastation all the way around.
How the pastor is mourning the young life lost. And deputies reopen the search for a local woman missing since last March. What changed that led deputies to take a fresh look for clues?
Live at 11, CBS 47 Fox 30 Action News Jax starts right now.
Panic as gunfire erupted this afternoon during a celebration in Kansas City for the Chiefs' Super Bowl win. In the video on the left, you can also see police running toward the gunfire, and on the right, a live look at Union Station where the shooting unfolded. More than 20 people were hurt. We know one person was killed. I'm Tanika Hughes.
I'm John Bachman. A Kansas City radio station confirmed that DJ Lisa Lopez Galvin died in today's shooting. She was the mother of two. Her son was also shot at the parade. Kansas City police say 3 people are being questioned.
Kansas City, Missouri's day of celebration turned deadly in a split second.
There were shots fired on the west side of Union Station. Immediately, officers responded to the area, took 2 people into custody, and also immediately rendered life-sustaining aid to those victims.
Tiffany Knowles says she was standing shoulder to shoulder with other fans at the Chiefs' Super Bowl victory parade when shots were fired.
But I heard a pop, and then you just heard screaming, and everybody in front of me just started running, and I started yelling, "What's going on? What's going on?" And a woman yelled, "They're shooting. They're shooting."
Witnesses describe how terrified fans began to run for cover.
I was just telling everybody to get down, and then get out the way, and the officers were coming around.
Authorities say several gunshot victims sustained life-threatening injuries.
Parades, rallies, schools, movies. It seems like almost nothing is safe.
Kansas City Mayor Quentin Lucas has joined with mayors across the country calling for new laws to curb gun violence, including mandating universal background checks.
I'm angry at what happened today. The people who came to this celebration should expect a safe environment.
Law enforcement sources tell CBS News there is no evidence that Wednesday's mass shooting was an act of terrorism.
The Jacksonville Jaguars are showing their support for Kansas City tonight. The team reposted the statement that the Kansas City Chiefs posted on X earlier today, also adding, quote, "Sending love to Kansas City, Chiefs Kingdom, and everyone affected by today's tragedy."
Tonight, a pastor says he's praying for the 17-year-old boy's family after that teen was shot and killed steps away from a church in Jacksonville's Murray Hill neighborhood. We learned today that 17-year-old Blaze Connor died in the shooting that we brought to you as breaking news last night. He was a student at Riverside High School. Action News Jack's Nick Gibson is live near Murray Hill Baptist Church tonight. And Nick, the pastor told you it was one of his employees who found the teen who died.
Yeah, Tanika, he said that that employee was simply just locking up the church whenever he found that teen. And he said seconds later, that's when authorities arrived.
Just to have all of that potential and possibility taken away, just horrible.
Doug Axtell is the pastor of Murray Hill Baptist Church, and Tuesday night his church parking lot was a part of a crime scene.
Just devastation all the way around.
According to JSO, a 17-year-old boy was killed after a shooting on Post Street. Axtell says one of his church employees found the teen.
The guy that locks up our building did.
Who police say had multiple gunshot wounds.
Somebody had already called it in, and so as he was realizing what had happened, the police came in droves.
According to JSO's transparency page, the victim is 17-year-old Blaze Connor. Axtell has been a pastor at this church for 22 years and says in times like this, his church will be there for community members.
I would want them to know we're available for them if they need to talk, if they just want to vent, if they want to pray with someone, we're here to help.
Now, JSO says they don't know what led to the shooting, and they're asking that if anyone has any information about this incident, to give them a call. For local coverage you can count on. Reporting from Jacksonville, Nick Gibson, Action News Jax.
So we took a look at our records to get some perspective on the number of children shot in Jacksonville. And according to Action News Jax records, based on information given to us by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office during news briefings, there were 353 shootings in 2023 last year, with 38 victims being under the age of 18. We mapped out all of the shootings involving children last year, a majority there, as you can see, on the northwest and west side in the downtown area as well. So far for this year, Jacksonville has had 6 people under 18 shot. The youngest victim, a 4-year-old girl on the north side, January 3rd.
Deputies are trying to find if there are any other victims of a man now accused of capital sexual assault on a child under 12 years old. This is a mugshot for 82-year-old Gilberto Del Castillo Espana. Putnam County deputies say the father reported the crime in May after waiting out of fear because the family of the victim is in the country illegally. The victim says the suspect threatened to kill the victim's family if that child told anyone. We're learning new details about why deputies from St. Johns and Marion counties have renewed the search for this missing woman.
Yeah, 66-year-old Teresa Hartley disappeared March 10th last year. Action News Jax Annette Gutierrez joins us live in the studio now. And Annette, friends and family tell you that unfortunately this is a different type of search this time.
John, the search for Teresa Hartley is now a recovery mission. Her niece tells me they are no longer looking for Teresa, but for her remains. Her childhood best friend said the most difficult part is not knowing what happened to her.
How did she disappear? Why is she doing some of the stuff she's doing? That's what's eating me alive right now. It's not knowing what happened to her.
Teresa Hartley was last seen in the Ocala National Forest near Lake Delancey last March. Her childhood friend Phyllis Kelcheski says the last text she got was on March 9th, the day before she disappeared.
The last thing she told you was, my home phone is offline right now, my cell is active, love you, hug, sister. And that was on Thursday, March 9th.
She disappeared the next day.
Yesterday, the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office announced they are searching for her again. The spokesperson said in a statement it's because, in part, quote, the Forestry Service has cleared some of the land in the targeted search areas. The Sheriff's Office report says Teresa had left with a friend to go collect some firewood, but then his truck got stuck and she did not have her phone with her.
I know Teresa. Teresa don't leave the house unless she's got her cell phone, especially going an hour away from home to the Ocala Forest. And what is she doing out there finding firewood? All the woods that are in St. Augustine, they can't find firewood around St. Augustine?
It says he went to go get some help, but then he called his sister and left. A couple days later, law enforcement found his truck and no one was there. The Sheriff's Office says Teresa may have a mental condition and may have gotten lost, but her niece, Kara Hartley, says otherwise.
I don't think she would have, in her right mind, walked off into the woods and gotten lost. Like, she's a country person. She grew up in Florida. She knows what the woods are like.
The report said the friend didn't know why he didn't originally call for help when they were together, citing they were under the influence of both drugs and alcohol.
I really hope that law enforcement continues to look for her. I mean, I know they have the limited resources, but I really hope that they keep doing searches.
Kara and Kelcheski just want answers and some closure.
I miss our old lady's day out. I miss going down there to St. Augustine and visiting her.
Now, the Marion County Sheriff's Office, FWC, U.S. Forest Service, and the K-9 units are assisting in these search efforts. If you have any information on the case, you're asked to call the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office at 904-824-8304. For local coverage you can count on, reporting live in studio, Annette Gutierrez, Action News Jax.
The remains of fallen U.S. Army Sergeant Kennedy Sanders have returned to her hometown of Waycross. Her remains arrived at Jacksonville International Airport this afternoon. A procession headed north through Nassau County to Waycross, and neighbors, hundreds of them, lined the route of that procession in Hilliard, Callahan, along Waycross as well. Many wore purple, her favorite color. Mayor Michael Angelo James says he was the Sanders family pastor.
It's connecting not only cities and counties, but states and the nation.
The city posted a message tonight thanking everyone who participated in today's homecoming. Her body will lie in state at the C.C. McCrae City Auditorium on Friday. People are asked to visit according to a schedule based on the first letter of their last name. The funeral service then is Saturday at 11 a.m. at Ware County Middle School. A procession through Waycross will follow. The funeral will follow at Oakland Cemetery.
A jury found a Putnam County man guilty of shooting and killing a man in 2022. Michael Wojcik was found guilty of manslaughter. Prosecutors say he got in a fight with a neighbor over property that neither one of them owned and then went home and called 911. But before deputies arrived, they say he shot and killed the unarmed victim. A Jacksonville man was arrested by St. Johns County deputies. 32-year-old Christopher Simmons is accused of sexual misconduct with a state inmate. He was arrested on a warrant out of Marion County. According to the Ocala Star-Banner, he got caught with a female inmate inside of the Women's Reception Center. The newspaper says that Simmons worked for Operation New Hope, a Jacksonville-based organization that works with inmates to help them readjust to freedom.
A major downtown development project just announced a big get in fundraising. The Emerald Trail is getting a $500,000 grant from the James M. Cox Foundation, which is part of Cox Enterprises, which, in full disclosure, still owns a small part of Action News Jax. In October, I talked to Kay Ehouse, who leads the Emerald Trail project. We talked about her efforts to raise not just public dollars, but private donations like this one.
Yes, and so what we're doing is we're also looking outside of Jacksonville to say who might invest in Jacksonville, and the Cox Foundation is one.
Oh, that's great.
That we're talking to.
Well, let me know if I can make a call.
Okay.
Well, she didn't need me to make that call. Ehouse was talking about today's announcement. And the Jacksonville City Council also, by the way, has earmarked $132 million for the Emerald Trail. That comes from the gas tax. The Emerald Trail will be a 34-mile urban trail connecting 14 neighborhoods. The first segment, the La Villa Link, will open this spring. The next stretch along Hogan Street expected to start construction later this year.
It's exciting news. I'm Action News Jax Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish. We have some weather changes on the way. Now, at first, some really nice weather when we get into the rain and a much chillier air in your First Alert forecast.
Coming up, 2 stories you still haven't seen on Action News Jax. First,
giving a voice to some of the teens killed in the Parkland shooting 6 years ago.
Hello, I'm Joaquin Oliver.
The message sent to members of Congress.
Then,
something new happening at America's newest nuclear power plant, how today's development impacts JEA's energy flow in the future.
More local stories straight ahead. Next on Action News Jax.